What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the video, I'm going to talk about the Bilstein 5100s that I just installed the other day. I don't think they fully settled yet. As far as measurements go, right now I'm about 1.25 inches higher in the front. So let me turn this air down. About 1.25 inches higher in the front. So I ordered some Eibach rear springs. They're supposed to bring it up 1 inch in the back. I was kind of running a couple different ideas in my head. I was going to get the tough truck springs, the stiffer springs, and a 1-inch spacer. And then money kind of played into it, and it's like, you know, the tough truck springs are about $225, plus the 1-inch spacers are another $65. So my buddy over at 797 Performance hooked me up with a set of Eibach 1-inch taller rear coils for $200. Shout out to him, he's awesome, fast shipping, really good prices. So I'm gonna install those when they show up in a couple days, and that will give me a nice, hopefully level. I don't think I'm gonna get a rake in the back. I think the nose is still gonna be up maybe 1/4 inch. Like I said, the springs still haven't settled yet. Once they settle, another week or two, I'll make another measurement, maybe hopefully before I install the rear springs. But at any rate, that's what I got going on here. Shortly I'm just gonna head over to my spot, kind of show you how the truck sits. Truck rides really nice. Obviously I have the Bilstein set to max height, which is 2.6, and before and after measurements, I gained about almost 3 full inches from ground to fender after I installed the Bilsteins. So I'm assuming they're going to settle a little bit more. You know, even if they settle 1/2 inch, you know, that's still going to get me 2.5 inches, a little over 2.5 inches. So that's exactly how I want it. You know, I wanted to get the most height out of them as I could. So with that being said, I'm just coming up to the spot now. I'm gonna hop out, we'll check it out, and probably do a little bit more talking. Sorry, this is gonna be more of a talking video, but I wanted to get it out there. I wanted people to see how it sits at max height, and so yeah, let's check it out. All right, guys, so this is how she sits. Like I said, they're set at 2.6 max height, so you can clearly tell at this angle that the front is significantly higher than the back, which is what I expected. My 4th gen, I had them set to 2.8, and I had to add about 1/2 inch rear spacer in the back on that. So as expected, I knew I was going to have to do something on the back, and I didn't mind that. It gives me a little bit more lift, and I have 35s and 20x10s coming soon. The tires are already here, just waiting for the wheels. So I'm probably just going to do another review when I get the wheels and tires installed. I know there's a lot of controversy about whether 35s and offset wheels fit. I have a feeling they're going to fit just fine. I had 0 rub on my 4th gen. I know the 5th gens are a little bit different, but I mean, I've got plenty of room in here. So a lot of guys say they got to take this thing off. If that's literally all I have to do, I'm cool with that. And honestly, I'm someone that doesn't really care too much about a little bit of rub. You know, when your tires are rubbing, you got the right size on there. So if I can avoid taking this off, and if I get a little bit of rub in here, I literally don't care. It doesn't bother me one bit, so I'm not concerned about it at all. So stay tuned for that video, because I am going to share my entire setup and wheels and tires and let you know how everything fits. Like I said, I suspect everything's going to be fine. So just a quick little walk around. Looks killer. Looks exactly the way I wanted it to and the way I expected it to. Highly recommend this setup. Obviously, if you don't want to mess with the rear, you can lower the front down a little bit and not mess with the rear. But the rear is literally, probably takes an hour to do, you know, a taller spring or a spacer. So not a problem at all. Like I said, it's going to sit really nice. I'll probably make a separate video when I install the iBox springs, and I'll probably incorporate what I think about them, you know, driving. Supposedly they're a little bit stiffer than factory, so it should stay a little bit more planted. And as far as having heavier loads and less sagging, some people say they are a little stiffer, so they don't sag as much as the stock. I'm going to try and find that out as well. But otherwise, stay tuned for all that stuff. Like I said, guys, I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on the Bilsteins. They ride excellent. They are smoother than factory. People say they are a little rougher. Be honest with you, going over bumps, it's definitely smoother. So again, just a quick little overview. Stay tuned for the other videos. Hopefully the iBox will be here soon. I can pop those in, show you how to do it. And yeah, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. And be on the lookout for the other videos.